HG Prime here. Today, I basically want to talk about should you leave a job for your hobbies? I mean, it's basically a continuation of my last video. You know, can you make money off your hobby? If you haven't seen that video, check it out. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Subscribe for your boy. But anyway, it's a touchy situation, but the way I look at it is this. I would not consider leaving my job unless your streams of income are good enough to sustain you, for at least for a good while. I mean, if you're making enough off your streams of income to allow you to leave your work, because you obviously want to, you if you're the reason you want to leave your job because you want to do things that you love actually like doing and have a shot of making money off them, and it could be a number of different things, but it has to be to a point where you can make enough for you to to live off of. I will say this: if you're not in a position for that to happen and you want to leave a job, you should really consider downsizing your job anyway and just trying to find something that is going to be better for you, or at least it's going to be more peace of mind and happiness, and it's going to help your bottom line there, so it gives you more leeway to work on your on your monetary hobbies. That's how I would see it. But I have a few streams of income that I'm pursuing myself, including this right here. I mean, obviously, this will take a lot longer than the other streams that I have going on, but eventually I'm hoping that it will pan out. And of course, it will, of course, having your support will definitely help in that. But just because that's the case doesn't mean it makes enough, not nearly enough anyway, for me to leave my job and leave my wife hanging with all the expenses. First of all, if I was going to do something like that, I would definitely want to talk with her about it. But at the same time, she knows that it eventually is my goal is to do, something to do things that I enjoy doing and to be able to make money off them. And isn't that for the most part the American dream? Isn't that what everybody wants, to begin with? I think a lot of people don't pursue that because they either don't think it's feasible, or they listen to what other people think. At some point in your life, you just gotta say, fuck what other people think. You gotta do what's best for you. So in this case, I would recommend not leaving your job unless you're in a, for your hobbies anyway. Unless you're in a great position where your hobbies can sustain you, and that means, getting as many streams of income as possible so it mitigates the probability of even having a job. But I would definitely say, if you gotta leave your job, it should be for another job. It should be for something that is going to, help your peace of mind, even at the expense of taking less money. Because if you have streams of income, that those will make up for the money you're gonna lose anyway. So it just makes it easier for you to be more aggressive with your hobbies, especially your hobbies that are making money. So I would definitely recommend, before you decide to decide if you want to make your hobbies full time, to see if it's going to be feasible, once you leave your job. Save some money, as much money as humanly possible, so you have at least a cushion on the off chance things don't work out. So that's my take on it. I would not recommend leaving a job, unless, for your hobbies, unless your hobbies make enough money for you to survive and be able to sustain yourself. I would save as much money as possible so it makes the transition a lot easier. And like I said, I would probably do other things if you have to do it anyway. I would recommend doing other things to help supplement that income, whether it be, you know, watching someone's, whether it be daycare or, pet care or doing some freelance work. I mean, things like that. I mean, I personally am looking towards freelance myself, so I can and building some clients, so eventually I can leave my job. But the way I'm looking at it right now, with if I work really hard to, with my hobbies, I can probably leave my job, hoping it'll be within the next couple of years. But I'm just gonna until then, I'm just gonna have to be patient, and until you're in a position to be able to do the same thing, you're just gonna have to be patient, but you're just gonna have to be persistent and keep doing your thing, and don't let others get in the way of reaching your goal of having peace of mind and freedom. Until next time, HD Prime signing off.